Hello, good afternoon. This is regarding a request from my business partner, Mr. Moinul Islam, who is the managing director of the NATSTO, and it's for one of his associates, Mr. Muhammad Aziz Hassan, who is submitting a dissertation for his project with related to his Master of Business Administration course with University of Glyndŵr, and he requested me to answer a few questions regarding our businesses so that he can use them as a data in the process of writing up his dissertation. However, I'd like to introduce myself first. I am the director of ICU Consultancy. We do provide services of management consultancy and marketing consultancy, and as a part of our management consultancy, we have to give customer support on information technologies, and then also do have, in parallel with this, we have another business what we normally do when you buy small businesses and break them into parts and sell to other stakeholders. What we normally do, some IT resources, we normally try to sell them with local stores who normally sell them on using a different sales force. In line of that, we are related with the NATSTO run by Mr. Moinul Islam, where we supply him IT products. Now, I've got one question that asks me, what kind of product and accessories do you supply to the NATSTO? Specifically to NATSTO, we normally supply our supply the IT accessories that includes refurbished personal computers, which is normally a tower that comes with hardwares like hard drive, built-in processor, and RAM. And even though if it's in a broken, we still pass it over to them because they do have hardware specialization section. What they do there, they do fix it and try to sell it, and also other accessories includes, what it comes together in terms of forming a PC, like your keyboard, your mouse, your monitor, and then also in the past we supplied other products like gaming cards, special flash drives, and in certain cases we had a large scale supply of DVD drives, and in last year we experienced a massive sell through them, and that was only for the small quantity of the product. These are actually old. And now I've got another question here, that is, how does the current economic recession affect your business, meaning our business, ICUK? Over the period of time, because to be honest, the time when you opened up our business, it's not a too old company. It started from 2011, so we actually started the business when the economic recession already hit the market and people. So during that time, trying to open up a business, and we came up to this level of growth. If you say it's a secret, the main thing is we have to figure out what people need and what people have to look for during this climate. In terms of, even if we talk about small IT things, the reason, these are the things we found out, like there is people out there who probably cannot buy a brand new laptop because of the recession from PC World or from Argos, because it's probably costing them £400 to £500, whereas with our joint services, when you get them refurbished and buy on a wholesale scale from other people who doesn't need it at this moment, we can take it to people for a price of affordable £150 to £200. Realizing this is small factors and what people need, and then trying to give them that, it did actually help us to grow. And the other thing we obviously maintain is we maintain the high value network of our affiliate links with other online suppliers and other online providers and outlets. And then we had to make a robust marketing strategy that included direct selling as well, and then in certain cases it was pressurized sales which did really work, and then this is normally the small story behind it that helped us to come up to this stage. At the end, I do have another question: how do you evaluate the factors those are causing the net store going through financial stress? What is really happening? I mean, while talking to Mr. Moinu, I mean, he just outlined, I mean, over the last few months, they're going through special stage of financial stress. That means the sales has came down to very low. While talking to Mr. Moinu, I mean, he just outlined, I mean, over the last few months, they're going through special stage of financial stress. That means the sales has came down to very low level. There could be a number of factors. Actually, it's probably strong competitor around their area, or the strategies they're following in marketing that probably not just right. And since you asked me for a few recommendations, I will definitely give some recommendations. First of all, we have to, with Nextstore, they need to realize again and re-strategize why do they exist. I mean, the type of product and services they are selling, including web service management, or software management, and hardware services. People can easily go to PC World, or they can go to Currys and buy the same product. Why would they come to Nextstore? If they realize this and re-strategize that, that could help. Meaning, I mean, you have to find out a customer segment where they would not normally go to a larger store, but they will come to a local community store because they can communicate well. And you have to have multilingual sales team, and you need to do more direct marketing, which you need, like if you get a large supply of large volume of refurbished office pieces, and if you see a small business opening, and then you need to maintain these communications, and the only way you get more customers through word of mouth, referral, and direct marketing. In line with that, what also things I've seen that you can do, you do have a website, but you could choose some robust action on online selling, which is exactly needed for any business at this time. It is because having your website is good, but then again, your actual people, they're not actually familiar with the name you're trading under or something. So in order to get some more folks, if you do normal social media marketing, even on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, it may help you to get more people. The more people you know, the wider your business is. And obviously, normal service process and sticking to your honesty and integrity and providing after-sales services will give you boosters to that. But at this moment, in order to cause the recession, I think applying more force on the direct marketing could give a serious boost. That's everything for this evening, and thank you for considering us to give you feedback regarding your dissertation. I hope it helps. Thank you very much.